Welcome to my channel, guys. Thanks for stopping by. This is my second video and it's gonna be a quick get ready with me. So let's get started. First, I use this Smashbox Camera Ready BB foundation, and to blend it out I use this makeup sponge by Joe Fresh. The texture of this foundation is very light. It's quite thin and has a sheer to medium coverage. It's great for dry skin, which I have. So first I dabbed it all over my face, mainly on the inner perimeters using my fingers. And as you can see, I was patting it into my skin instead of dotting it, because doing this ensures that I get a better coverage out of this foundation. And then I blended it out with this damp makeup sponge. Also, it was my very first time using this sponge by Joe Fresh, and it was good. It was quite squishy and nice after I wet it. It blended my foundation out like a dream. I took some more, like a couple more drops of this foundation for the outer perimeters of my face, just for the places that needed a bit more coverage, like my neck and my double chin, which is very prominent. So I did that, and then I blended it out again with the damp beauty sponge. Yeah, not to forget the neck. Yeah, you have to obviously cover the neck up. This time I was going for a very natural look, a very daytime look. Next I used this lip tint by Lancôme, because my lips were looking a little dull and I wanted to add a bit color, and also it provides a good amount of moisture to my lips. Also, this was going to be my lip choice for the day because I wanted it to match my top. Yeah, the top I was wearing. Yep, Mamamoo. I was listening to Mamamoo this day. Next I use this color correcting concealer by Bobbi Brown. I feel good. Yeah, I'm almost out of mine, and I was trying to dig my finger in this already shallow pan, but that did not work out great, so I had to switch to using a brush. The brush I'm using here is by OCC, and it's the lip brush, but it works great for spot concealing, so that's what I'm doing over here. I'm just covering all the dark spots so no one knows. I don't have major dark spots, but just a little bit of darkness around my eyes. So I'm doing that, and then after I put the product on with the brush, I make sure to blend it out with my ring finger. It just makes sure that the product is not sitting on the skin. Instead, it's like blended well into the skin. Yeah, I was Mamamoo high that day. Anyways, next I'm using this Match Master Concealer by MAC in the shade 2. It's a very nice concealer, very creamy, and I'm putting it on the usual highlighting spots, like my under eyes, the forehead, the tip of the nose, and the chin. And then using my ring finger, I'm just gonna blend it out. The color of this concealer is like this shade. In fact, the shade number 2 looks very nice and natural on me. It gives a very beautiful highlight, a very natural highlight, if that makes sense. Next I'm using this MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. That was a tongue twister, and I'm just gonna spray it on my beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna pat it all on my forehead and all the places that I mainly use the concealer on, because I have really dry skin, so the concealer tends to break a little on my forehead, but this using Fix Plus solves the problem. It just moistens that moistens that area a little better. Next, I'm using this Laura Mercier translucent powder, very infamous, and I'm just gonna set all the places where I put concealer on. Yeah, mainly my under eyes and my T-zone. Yeah, a little more dense. Yeah, back to it. Next, I'm using this Paint Pot by MAC in the shade Painterly to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. And next I use this Lancôme blush. It's a cushion blush and it is super cute. Yeah, and as you can, like, you'll see now, there's a theme to this look. I was going for an all peach kind of a look. I just wanted to match my top. Yeah, I'm just gonna place it on my cheeks, the usual drill. Yeah, and then I'm using this bronzer by Bourjois, and it's a very beautiful color, and I'm just adding it to my face just to give my face a little more dimension and a bit more color. I wasn't really going for the contoured look, just a very basic look, I guess. And then I'm just dabbing it all in with my sponge, just to make sure that there are no harsh lines, everything is seamless and blended. For eyeshadow, I'm using the Smashbox palette. I believe this one is the Smashbox Masterclass palette, and they have one every year. This one was limited edition, but I'm using a very basic and a very light brown shade, and I'm just gonna put it all over my eyes, including my crease and my lower lash line. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a lot of this eyeshadow on my eyes. I also wanted my eyes to be really simple. Yeah, so a simple brown eyeshadow it is. Next, I use this Zoeva fluffy brush to blend out any harsh lines. And then I use this Buxom eyeshadow in the shade Filthy Rich, just on my mobile eyelid, if that makes sense. Like, focusing mostly on the lash line and the mobile eyelid, like the lid that moves, and also the lower lash line. I was also bringing the eyeshadow a little towards my outer corner. Yeah, and I put a little too much. These eyeshadows are super pigmented, so I'm just gonna blend it out with this fluffy brush. It's the same Zoeva brush that I used before. Yeah, making sure I blend it out. And then I'm using this color in Famous Flirt by Buxom again to make sure that the eyeshadows look very seamless. It's a very nice basic neutral color. Then I use this color in Glitz Factor, just a teensy tiny bit on my finger, and just place it on the inner, like on the inner side, like in the middle part of my eyelid. Yeah, ever so slightly, very slightly, and then I blended it out again, very lightly. Yeah, and then for my inner corner highlight, I used this Tear Shine by The Face Shop, but I didn't get the clip of it because my camera cut me there. And then I used this Essence gel eyeliner in the shade Cocoa Brown. Don't you hate when that happens? And then I'm tight lining my eyes very slightly again. Everything is very slightly in this video. Yeah, I'm just tight lining my eyes, and then I'm just gonna use the pen felt tip eyeliner by Stila for a basic wing liner. And I'm sorry guys, I couldn't get a clip of me putting on mascara because my camera died right when I was filming this portion. So for mascara I used the Smashbox X-rated mascara, and for lip I used the same Apricot lip tint by Lancôme. And that was it for this look. So I hope you like the simple get ready with me. I know it was like, I guess it was a little unprofessional. Yeah, but it was my very first time filming a get ready with me, so I hope you liked it. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also please subscribe. It would make my day. Yeah, also I'll include some pictures of me wearing like in this look, like, yeah, this is the look. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.